Yo, guys, we had some breaking news, man. Josh Lee Kwai himself is resigning effective immediately. I am resigning from Commander Advisory Group. Now, the CAG or the CAG is almost like the big group that was here to pretty much govern commander. Okay, they're there to make sure commander's fun. These are the people that Watsy would talk to every now and then. They would be in communications with that. And then the RC, the rules committee, those is a different group that, they usually would talk with the commander advisory group about, hey, this is a decision we're thinking about making and stuff like that. They're supposed to be going back and forth, okay? But in the recent Q&A, we found out that they did not contact them, about the recent bans. They pretty much wanted to keep it on the hush and hush. That's kind of I'd say a bad way to go about it, because the CAG is supposed to be there for this specific reason. But now we find out that Josh Lee Kwai is a in complete disagreement with him, and henceforth is like, I am going to leave this group. Okay, so here's what he had to say. I feel privileged for the opportunity I've had to provide input to the decision makers of the format, and I hope that I was able to help in some small way to cultivate and guide Commander through the difficult challenges it has faced during this period of rapid growth and popularity. I appreciate the Rules Committee and Sheldon Minery in particular for asking me to serve starting back in January of 2019. I wish nothing but the best to he was nothing but the best for the CAG and the RC members. Sincerely, Josh Lee Kwai. So the thing about this right here is Josh has been an adamant an adamant representative of people like me and people that agree that we probably shouldn't ban every little thing, right? There have been multiple times where he was like, we definitely should not ban everything, right? And I never knew that Josh was I never really paid attention too much about how Josh represented people like me willing to fight through whatever it is, because we think commander, people like these cards, bro. People like these cards and people want to play these cards, and they were not contacted specifically about this type of thing. So when it happened, this is something that these are big cards. These are favorites. These are like I know other cards are favorites and stuff like that. Like Golos, he didn't want Golos to be banned. He didn't want a lot of cards to be banned. And now when you're talking about every time he's tried to let them know, don't ban this, don't ban Golos, don't ban this, don't ban that, they were not pretty much not listening to him. So the effect with him there was almost like non we never felt that, because the man was advocating for something, and every time the dude got shut down. And I would leave too if I'm on a group. It's Star Wars all over again, man. It's Star Wars all over again. My boy said, you're sitting on the council but your vote doesn't matter, dude. Like, you're here but your vote doesn't matter. He's tried, and that's what I'm saying, dude. It's ridiculous. This is gone quite a bit. And then there have been lots of threats and stuff like that going towards the CAG and the committee, which some people don't even know whose job is whose. And then that's what's been screwing a lot of things up. You should not be threatening these people. You should not. This is a format that is governed by the community. These guys have absolutely no power. They're just here to, make an invisible line for everybody to pretty much follow. That's pretty much it. If you don't, you can go do your own thing. You can play kitchen table magic. They don't care. But you should not be threatening these people. That is out of line. That is completely not only against magic, but against human beings. you should not be, disrespectful to these people, man. They are trying to make this game a better place. Okay, so all that aside, he was here definitely trying to make it a better place. His voice was pretty much not heard because they were doing what they wanted to do anyway, and he never once had an impact on the format like he would like to. But Josh, I want to say thank you so much for being a representative, even though what they've done, and not listening to you. I believe you are super cool, and I also watch your content and stuff like that. You're awesome. And don't think I'm just behind him because he's a content creator and nothing like that. I personally, I couldn't play with this man. He plays like I play, very, 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 very strong and very, very value based. And I would be frustrated watching. He politics like I do. Josh, I like the way you play. I can't play with you, buddy. We would just be butting heads all day. But bro, thank you so much for your service. You are now a veteran of Magic the Gathering. You fought the wars, even whether you win or you lose. You've tried to put an impact on the community, and that's what it's all about, dude. That's what it's all about. Thank you so much. And I hope I can get on the command zone and play against you. And no, don't invite me. That'll be crazy, bro. All right, what do you guys think, dude? This has been huge. This ban listing has split. I've already made a video about the CCC. They're making their own advisory, literally made their own committee because they just don't care. The CR does not care about competitive players. That's crazy. Competitive lives matter. We want to play. We love a good time too. Our good time is just in a different way. What about tournament? TDH. If you've never heard of TDH, you probably don't play CDH. But TDH is very structured, and these bans throw that out of the window. Okay, so I understand why you're mad. If I was on the committee too, if I was on the advisory and the committee didn't say anything to me, or if I was on the advisory and nobody listened to a word I said, because I'm here to represent, maybe we should have some powerful commanders. We should let them govern themselves from time to time. That's kind of how it grows. People want strong commanders. That's literally how the format goes. Even in casual, people want strong commanders. So why not let them have that? Okay, they'll play group of govern it. There've been several times. I know everybody knows about people who play slivers, who pick up slivers. They're like, oh, I like slivers. All my creatures do this, that, and the other thing, and then they break it down because they're like, no one wants to play it or things like that. That's what that's what a committee governing itself looks like. That's what a community governing itself looks like, bro. That's what it's supposed to be. If you want to play with powerful cards, find a powerful group, or tell your group, hey, I had a conversation with my group. I was like, hey, we're moving up in this, right? Can we move into CDH already? Because that's where we're going. Can we just build some CDH decks? Some of them disagreed, some of them agreed. So then we built CDH decks, and then I built another one, and I was like, yo, why don't you try it out? Because we're having a blast. Some of them saw that we were having a blast. They're like, wow, it's not what I thought it was, because they haven't been on that side of the fence before. So like that's what governing, your community, governing your that's what the self-government of commander is supposed to be. Okay, we're supposed to enjoy our format which way we like to play. Okay, you can't just exclude everyone who likes to play competitive. That's not right. You can't exclude everyone who likes powerful cards. Okay, I've been getting newer players in, and the first thing they look at is some of the cards that people love, and they hear about some awesome cards, and they're like, wow, Primeval Titan looks awesome. And that there's multiple times where newer players like, Primeval Titan looks awesome, and you're like, can't, it's on the ban list, can't do it, man. and they're like, oh, but it only does this too. I know. I love that card too. I would love to unban Primeval Titan, baby. Oh my god, that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. So guys, what do you guys think? Would you have stayed on the committee if you were Josh Lee Kwai? Would you have done the same thing, left your voice wasn't heard? What do you guys think, man? This is crazy. This whole thing has gone out of hand. Do you guys think it was unfair for the RC, the rules committee, to not advise the advisory, not tell them what they're gonna do on the counts of they didn't want anyone to use this information to their advantage? This has been crazy. I've heard so many things. I've heard people trying to they would say that that some of the people who were in the know flipped their cards before they made the announcement. This is out of hand, bro. And people, stop making threats on other people. Stop threatening these people, bro. That's crazy. It's out of hand. You guys, please be safe and be careful out there. I just wanted to let you guys know the breaking news. I'll check you next video.